Imagine when you meet someone that you know everything about them that you need to know. Not their name, where they work, what their birth date is, or where they were born. Those are trivial features of who we are. But who and what we are is what we desire, what we think, what we feel, what we strive for. What if you knew this within moments of meeting someone? Anyone. What could you do with that? What if you could provide that to them? The things they seek and want without any effort, sacrifice, or cost to you. You'd happily give that to them and make them happy. What would be the consequence? What would be the result of that? They would automatically, without thought, give you what you want. Why? Because we are desire machines as human beings. Who and what we are, we're seeking fulfillment and pleasure and happiness, and that's it. And when something makes us happy and gives us what we want and seek to make us strong and confident, and we do the same because we want more. We know that if we want more of that from that person, if we give them what they want, then they'll stick around. They'll spend more time with us and they'll give us more of what we want, which is happiness, security, comfort, all those things. Indeed, yes, you can know within moments of meeting someone what it is that truly drives them. Not consciously. What we want on a conscious level is a trivial, tiny amount of what we truly desire within. On our subconscious is volumes, all the area that shows and reveals to us who and what we actually are. And yes, you can. Within moments of meeting anyone, you can, by the way they look, by the way they appear, by the way they dress, by the way they move, by the way they act, by the way they speak, and what they talk about, and the way they talk about it. The words they use, their inferential versus literal communication. You can assess all of this in moments and know what it is that truly they want from you to make themselves feel happy and secure. And they will, indeed, turn around and reciprocate and give you what you want and need without even knowing it. They don't need to know it. What we've been talking about in this podcast series, in the emotional and physical personality and sexuality assessment, gives you the keys to this castle to understand this. To understand suggestibility, inferential and literal, how people communicate and why, and what percentages of each. Physical and emotional personalities, what percentage of each. When you know these things, everything that you need to know about someone. Again, not where they live or where they were born or what their birth date is. That's trivial stuff. That doesn't matter who and what we actually are. What and who we actually are is what we desire, what we strive for, what makes us feel secure, comfortable, and confident, and happy. What I've done in this podcast series, I've explained all this in 4 episodes. It explains sexuality, emotionals and physicals. It explains suggestibility, inferential and literal, and how to use it. How to instantly evaluate and assess somebody as this or that personality, this or that type of communication. And when you know this, you can persuade and influence everyone. So use the powers for good, not bad. You give them what they want, and automatically, when people give us what we want more of that, so we want to give them what they want because we want them to stick around. That's how it works. A reciprocating relationship. All relationships are reciprocating. The healthy ones are reciprocating. We give and they give back. Automatically. To assess this and learn these skills, watch the podcast series. Watch all 4 episodes, and it'll train you and teach you more than the basics. And on the website, I have loaded the questionnaires to evaluate your own personality, your own communication style, and others as well. When you begin to know this, you begin to master it. And again, you can persuade and influence people. Persuade and influence. They sound like 4-letter words. We don't want to be persuaded and influenced. But yes, we do, when the intentions are good. This is about empowering people and empowering yourself to give the spirit, the mind, and the soul what it truly needs to feel confident, happy, adjusted, secure. Give this to those around you, and they will give the same back to you. 4-part series is on Pry Open Your Third Eye podcast with me, your host and polymath, Scott Spackey. Pry Open Your Third Eye podcast. Knowledge and wisdom with humor and a pulse. Episodes streaming everywhere.